Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Sharon, Zadkiel here with your general reading for the second half of April. Please be reminded that I am not a spiritual master or a guru, so what comes out in the reading for you today is the most likely energy and most likely outcome with the energy that sits here and now. You have free will. May you be blessed with good choices. Okay, God guidance, angels will do beautiful things and more to move for the second half of 2020. Okay, the energy that is sitting underneath this general reading for you today, again, general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, is the Fool. So this is all about you utilizing your learnt wisdom from life and knowing that happiness is obtained when we step off the cliff and into the unknown. You know, you are supported, dear Geminis, so you can move forward knowing that the path in front of you will be renewed and regenerated as you continue along it. You can step forward into the unknown knowing that you are supported physically, emotionally and financially. It is time for you to take that leap of faith, to start taking the risks that need to be taken at this particular point in time. Beautiful. You know, you will need to use your mediation and diplomacy to explain the new beginning coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, destiny working on your behalf and you reaping the rewards. Yes, things are going to come in thick and fast and furious with the Knight of Swords. Things are going to change and change really quickly, and you are going to have to dig deep, my dear Geminis, and grab hold of your intestinal fortitude to face the situation and the obstacles and the naysayers and, you know, those people as you decide to head down your new path that are not going to be happy with the choices that you make, but you need to make them. You do have, you know, a number of choices on the table, so you will need to use your own internal wisdom and guidance regarding the choices of the aims and goals that you decide to grasp and run with. You know, which cup do you want? Of all the things that are being presented at the moment, there's lots of different opportunities, and with the opportunities comes decisions. You need to decide, you know, which way you want to head, and to do that, use your intuition. Use the intuition that comes with the Star card, and the energy that comes with the Star, you know, is allowing and really understanding that the bright possibilities that have been presented are divine gifts. This is your ability to really look at that which you want in your life. You're able to test the waters. You're able to see of the choices and the different paths that you can go down at this particular moment, you know, where they will lead you. Will, you know, they lead you back to where you started, or will they take you on a new path? This choice is yours, and you're going to have to really hook in to your intuition to determine which of the opportunities that arise you actually want to grasp and run with. You know, for some of you, you will be moving away from the turbulence, so, which is absolutely beautiful. So even though it will take courage for you to move away and to start a new beginning, you know, the people, places and things that you are going to have to move away from, and the choices and decisions you make within and around that are determined by the wishes and desires of the heart. What do you truly want? How do you really want your life to look? You have the Wheel of Fortune, so, you know, this is all about new beginnings, starting over. Yes, there is success, but you will be carrying the responsibility. But once you allow yourself to face the situation, make the choices that you have to make, take responsibility for your part in getting to this particular point in time, you can move away to bring in and herald in, that which you truly want to manifest, to allow your ships to come in. It will take patience. It's not going to happen, once the choice has been made. It will be a case of divine timing, and will take for you to really see the end result of the decisions will take time. The decisions will have to be made quickly. For many of you, it will be a little bit like your hand will be forced to make the choices, to make the moves. For some of you, it will be a case of, physically moving and changing locations. If you're able to do that, if the rat cages, we are in the year of the rat, and for many of us that are in, what is being termed social distancing, I call it physical distancing. The rat doors have been closed, and so it's like, these decisions will need to be made. And if you need to open one rat cage and go to another rat cage, then, so be it. When the rat cages do finally open, we will be emerging into a world that will be a lot different to what we have been experiencing. That is for sure. I was wondering if the Tower card come up. Yep, absolutely. Because we have been, for those that are living with others, this, doesn't relate so much. Well, it could, I suppose. But for those of us that have been having to spend a lot more time with our people in our houses, whether they be friends, lovers, family members, it has put a bit of a strain on relationships because we're not used to spending as much time in each other's company as what we have been forced to. So, before you detonate and blow up and bring in the complete reorganisation of your life with the Tower card, really look at the Page of Cups and bring in the Page of Cups energy. Listen to the messages that you are being given. Use quiet reflection. Meditate. Study the situation so that you can, look at the situation and really decide which way you want to go. However, know that the universe gives you 3 tries. It'll tap you on the shoulder and say, tap, tap, tap. And if you don't listen, okay, it will tap, tap, tap you again. And then if you're still not listening, it will blow things up and cause the confrontation so that, basically things can be blown up so that things can be rebuilt again. You will be, after the Tower moment, really thinking about, your possessions, your stability. Know that once the Tower moment happens for you, dear Geminis, that it, these are gifts. This is going to be, what do they call it? A gift in disguise, blessing in disguise. And it won't be until after, with a bit of hindsight, past the initial blow-up stage, that you realise that, these obstacles needed to be removed so that you could really look at your 3-dimensional stability, so that you could, allow yourself to receive the gifts the universe has to give you. It's like one door has to close before another is open, and it's like this is a time where relationships have been, because of our close proximity to each other, those that are dysfunctional and toxic, that's been highlighted. Okay, what is it that the universe and angels would like you to know? Dear Geminis, you're going to have to find your voice, which is not that hard for you guys, and assertiveness is the key to the situation. The situation can be healed gently and with love, as you've requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So, you know, the Tower moment and the total reorganisation, complete reorganisation of life, that can sometimes feel like catastrophe, can be done peacefully and harmoniously, but only if all parties are assertive, if all parties are able to communicate in an open, transparent way. So, you know, call on the angels and ask them, you know, to give you strength and guide your words so that, you know, it doesn't have to be the total blow up. But sometimes, you know, the chaos and the harsh words need to be said so that the bridges can be burnt so that we don't go back. But anyway, there is, with assertiveness, the ability to do this a lot more gently. Okay? Many blessings. Be kind to yourself. And while speaking your truth, know that words like swords can wound or heal. Many blessings, Sharon.